Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second segment of the night for Peace Walker. Uh, so,
Snake,
here we go.
I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her on.
Snake,
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. A school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace, and
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything, just ask me. I know about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
So, to achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves. Crying about it won't bring it about or make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices. No offense, but I don't know what peace is. Never felt what it's like. Never even been interested in it.
Snake?
Oh, sorry. Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable. And I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Thanks, Snake. I will be here whenever you need me. See you later.
Snake, use your radio to call people, but stay alert. You're in the middle of a mission and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Paz can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are, and if so, why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking. First, we should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system. You choose how to handle it, boss.
Okay, so as I've said, this game is co-op. I'm gonna go ahead and host, and Diz will hopefully join my game here. This mission, as you can see, it supports 2 players. That 1 out of 2 indicates that, and the skull there is its difficulty. It only has 1 skull, so it's pretty easy. Now actually, there's one thing I just remembered I really need to adjust. I was told that the game was a bit quiet, so let's take this up to 55% maybe, and then it's gonna stop for a second. It's okay, it'll come back. And then I'm gonna take a quick look at my co-op's communications. I've got some. I've got one that it said I could infuse with heroic spirit, or something like that. I don't really remember what it was. Was it over here?
Over here!
No, it wasn't. Ah, crap. I don't remember. Do you remember? I don't really remember. Oh, it's here. Okay. Let me see if I can find that. I just want to show what that does. Having trouble finding it though. Ah, here it is. Tag yourself. Okay, so you can't get an S rank if you use these. But as you can see, like, it completely changes the color of everything when you even have one battle cry. If you use them though, as I said, you actually can't get an S rank at all. But that's fine. I don't actually care about that right now. I can always go back and get S ranks later. I'm just gonna show it off for now, I think. And then I'll probably unequip it. And I think that's about... Oh wait, I should take a look at what I'm wearing for this. You can actually use different outfits when you go into the mission that kind of determine your playstyle. Right now I only have different kinds of fatigues and naked.
Let's rock.
When naked, you move a lot faster, but you can carry more weapons. That is, I think you can carry more explosives, I think, and you also move, but you also take more damage, and like your camo index is terrible. Notice it's got very low rankings for everything. And what kind of terrain is this again? This is jungle. So we will need something that does well in jungle. So black does surprisingly well for some reason. Green does a lot better. Water is great for swamp. Tree bark is great for jungle. DPM is good. DPM is a bit different though. It says raises camo index slightly when standing on jungle or dirt surfaces. I thought it had something else as well. Maybe not.
Survival.
Oh, okay, so some of these have other effects, like this one slightly increases the diameter of the co-op's boundary line. Might actually be nice for this. Although this is better in concrete and not very good in the jungle. G&J slightly increases gun performance. And there's naked versions of all of those. Actually, let's see if these...
Survival.
Yeah, okay,
Survival.
that's it. So... And
Survival.
I think what I'm gonna go with is G&J,
Survival.
maybe. Or I could just go with Comrade,
Survival.
because the co-op's boundary line stuff is pretty cool, but I don't think we need it right now. I think I'm actually gonna go with G&J.
Survival.
Survival. Do you like raw, intense combat? We'll see. Oh, there's one other thing. Notice I can choose character, except I can't. It won't let me. Because this is a story mission and I haven't played it yet, I have to play as Snake. But, we can look at the briefing files, and there are briefing files about this mission. I really don't want to listen to these before each mission, but I might take a look. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Going by this map, you've got a lot of different terrain types between you and the hut where the Sandinista Comandante is being held.
Looks that way, doesn't it? Starting with jungle.
The enemy won't be able to see you very well, but your visibility won't be so hot either. Stay alert. Next, you've got the swamps along the river. Make sure you get a good feel for how robust surveillance is before diving in.
Will do.
Finally, there's the boat repair cabin. The Commandante's in there. It's a key enemy outpost, and security is going to be tight. You may have to let brute force do the talking. You still have a long way to go, Snake. Use caution and don't make a racket out there. Got it?
So you can find out about various things in this game, and you can actually navigate what's essentially the co-ops, like the codec calls, the radio calls. Only this time they're all recorded, and you can just navigate them in a menu.
What kind of shape is that plant the professor gave us in?
First time I laid eyes on it, I thought it was some kind of joke. It was a giant birdhouse, seagulls everywhere. We eventually scraped off most of the rust and bird crap. The underlying structure's intact. Little elbow grease? Man, we should be in business.
Who used to own it anyway? Whatever shape it's in now, somebody sank some serious money into building it.
From what I can tell, an American university built it as a research platform for ocean thermal energy conversion. The name's still on some of the rusty old power turbines. I'm guessing they must have had government and corporate assistance to build it too. But they couldn't solve the thermal efficiency problem, and the project was canceled. Then after the university abandoned it, a KGB front company scooped it up for next to nothing. At least that's my theory.
How'd the KGB manage to buy a plant built with American capital, front company or not?
Yeah, that professor is quite the operator. One other thing. The plant's set up so that it can join up with other plants of the same standard.
So, they were originally planning on expanding the place, huh?
Hey, let's give it a shot. We can get some more people together and build this place up into a proper home for MSF. You're with me on this, right, boss?
And often, I guess it didn't there, but often when they have multiple exclamation marks, I thought what that meant was after you use that, it'll open up more for you to listen to. There are a lot. There are a whole lot. And maybe we'll take a look at these some other time, but I kind of want to move on with the game. If you guys really want to hear them, then I'll do it. And in fact, it might be fun, but I don't really want to. I don't want to listen to a bunch of these right now. Unfortunately, you can't just break up the missions with them, and the reason they do that is because you will actually be. It's meant to be played with other people, so you wouldn't be making people wait like I'm making Diz wait because I'm an inconsiderate jerk. So, let's go ahead and start. But whenever, oh, okay, we all have to hit start, and I think it lets you know when the other person hits start as well. So. Okay, taking a while to load, or it might be having trouble connecting. Let's see if I'm dropping any. I am dropping frames. Oh boy. No, I'm not. I dropped some earlier. I wonder when that was. And notice two loading symbols. One for each player. And there's Diz.
Head for the FSLN boathouse.
It's
northwest of there.
He's got some kind of rifle. Oh, hi. It is possible to. Oh, hey. You can snake in, and then automatically follow the person by pressing the triangle button next to them. So if he were to snake in right now by pressing triangle, then he would follow me. When we're close to each other like this, when we're within each other's rings, we build up kind of a meter. When that meter is full, we share our health and stamina, or at least we get a huge bonus to it. I'm not actually sure which. I think we share it. So that gives us a way better chance of surviving, but at the same time, it can be a problem because we can die very quickly that way. I have a surroundings indicator. But also, oh wait, you know what? Oh, yeah, let's also show that off. You can both get in the same box if you want. Huh? Why'd it kick me out? Are you kicking me out? Oh, maybe I have to hold down the button. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, yeah, that's how it works. There are people over there. Okay, yeah, when I let go of the button, I get out. So yeah, that's the love box. There are a few other cool things. And this is what that does. So now I can tag myself, put this indicator, and he can see that.
I'm counting on you.
So he's probably playing as Snake, or he might be.
They'll never hear me coming. Put him to sleep. Kept you waiting, huh?
So yeah,
Don't be an idiot. Go, go, go. Go out.
let's go ahead and get this guy. Oh,
Freeze.
oh. Diz took out the other
You don't
guy.
have to worry about that one anymore. So long as none of his buddies show up anyway. Go ahead and use Fulton Recovery to bring the target in.
So when you knock people out or hold them up, you can just have a balloon take them away. So they never...
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
But
Fulton Recovery
in addition to
confirmed onboard helicopter.
in addition to getting them out of the way, we now have that soldier. He is ours. He belongs to us.
Fulton Recovery helicopter is complete.
Sneak in. Go out. Correct in. Sneak in. Sneak out.
So there's also another thing you can do.
Sneak in.
I don't know if... Oh, actually, this place doesn't have any... This place doesn't have any people. Not exactly sure why that place exists. I think it's just a... I think there's a... Yeah, there's another way you can go from there. So it's just kind of a fork in the road.
Correct out. Correct in.
Previous place was too. I forget if there was something I was going to show off. No, I don't think there was. Oh yeah, yeah, I know what it was. You can actually target people. Oh, whoops. That wasn't what I meant to do. You can actually target people by... I can't... I gotta move a little bit. Isn't working. It's finicky, but...
Sneak in.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
I'll pick up your bones when I'm done.
I did it earlier. I did it just a second ago. Why is it not working? Okay. Let me try getting over here, maybe? I did it just a second ago. Oh well. Let's get it. Let's take that guy out. That guy's gonna be annoying. Okay. So, what I was trying to show off was when I got it to zoom in on that guy, it is possible to mark soldiers as well. I think they have to be awake for it, but... and you mark it for all players, so...
Fulton Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
And by the way, these guards are being folded for both of us, I'm pretty sure. So we don't have to fight over them.
Stay out of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation.
Over there...
If there's anything you want to know, just give me a call on the radio. Press the start button
Yeah,
to
thanks.
open the menu
No,
window. Then choose the radio call option.
But yeah, Snake is probably playing as... Or, Diz is probably playing as Snake. But to us, he looks like just an ordinary soldier. That's the way the game usually operates. I don't know if he actually is, but he probably is playing as Snake. But for these sort of things, we both have to go through. I think we just have to be co-op in order to go through, but I could be wrong. Oh, you are Snake? Okay.
The boathouse should be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
So, in order to complete this mission, we do actually have to take out all of the enemy sentries. And I just alerted them to the fact that somebody's here. Oops. And Diz did something very smart. And he used a smoke grenade. I didn't even think of that. I don't think I have any, come to think of it. No, I don't. Smoke grenades are way more useful in this game than they are in a lot of the others. Because they don't make you cough, I don't think, when you go in them, and that makes them way more useful than an MGS4 anyway. They're more for blocking line of sight, which is really useful. Oh no. I could probably leave Diz to his own devices and he'd take all these guys out.
All clear. Understood. Stay vigilant.
Here's a new move.
Press the attack button near the enemy to initiate close quarters combat.
People can hear
They
it, but
heard you. They're gonna come take a look.
yeah. It's a nice little reference to Assassin's Creed. Uh-oh.
They spotted you. Get out of there.
Oh no, Diz. What did you do?
Good. You shook them. They're still looking though. Don't make it easy for them.
Here's another thing you can do. That isn't necessarily that intuitive. Uh-oh. No, he didn't let me show it off.
¿Quién es? Eche! No way. What do we do?
Sandinistas, right? I'm looking for someone.
¡Mi viejo! Shh. He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax, I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got. I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know. How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano, a photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
Let me smoke
Okay,
too.
we can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security, more like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codesa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's. La CIA.
I saw them, setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across a suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen the big transport boat? Mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade.
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here. Up toward Irasu.
Any idea what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there, but I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us for information about our compas, and then they kill us like pigs.
Got it. All right.
This was our last hideout, the final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo. Mi viejo. Papá. He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
Get down!
Gameplay! You can miss. It's possible to miss.
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot!
No! He won't survive the fall!
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa and suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay you. Over here! Fine, Chico! ¡Venceremos!
Yeah, the sound effects are pretty great. Only one. So yeah, that was the end of the mission. Yes, you can. You can now comment on things before they happen. Please don't spoil things. But yeah, I was unable to earn an S rank, which I would have otherwise. Even though we got an alert phase, I guess? Because I used a co-ops comm battlecry effect. So, I'm probably going to unequip that one for the next mission.
Snake, what was that thing?
Whatever it was, it looked unmanned.
Unmanned? I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit?
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote Amanda, but the hardware they've got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill, which means one thing. It's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
We can't make that call yet. We need more intel.
How? Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost and make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
Well, that's gonna get confusing. But yeah, I can go ahead and go back to Mother Base if I want, or we can go to the next mission. I'm gonna go back to Mother Base, just assign those real quick, just because we have so few soldiers. And then I'll go ahead and host the next mission. But since I came back, I actually found out that we have new gear available, so that's good. Experience in the combat unit can also make people level up, which makes them more able to do things. Only the combat unit does that, as far as I know. Oh, actually, first let's assign people. Oh yeah, good R&D person. Alright, M1C and smoke grenade. That's good. And M1911A1. Alright, that's cool. So as you can see, you really want the R&D team to be good, just so that you can develop stuff. And you want the combat unit to be good so that you can afford to develop stuff. And that's it for now. We have now a higher rank Mark 22 Hush Puppy with tranquilizer darts. It has a model of each of the guns. Each of the guns has their own model, not only for in the game, but for a higher poly one for viewing in here. And a unique description for it. And there are quite a few guns. We also got this rocket launcher. That's good. I don't think we'll need it yet, but it might be nice to have. I'm not going to take it in the next mission with me, though. Smoke grenade, very nice to have. And if I have enough for M1C, yeah, I do. So I have enough for everything. That's good. That's unusual, but that's good. Oh yeah, the analyzer. I need that. Other is for just stuff. It doesn't actually have much, it just kind of shows what you have. It doesn't, you know, in your base. It's not stuff you can research. It's your quantities of food and items and such. Later on, we'll be able to send gifts to each other and such, if we want. Actually, Miller would be much better in the R&D team right now. Even though he's better at combat, he's better than everybody else at R&D, so... And the analyzer would be... or the new Fulton system upgrade thing would be very nice to have. So, anyway. Oh, looks like Leanne left. Alright. It is kinda getting to have been another hour. I didn't realize that so much time had passed. Wow. I want to do another one. I wonder if I should end the recording. You could check your inbox? Oh, okay. Did we start at 10? Or an hour ago? This video? I thought that... Are you sure I can check my inbox? I don't think that's a thing I can do yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't yet. There's this, but I don't think that's the same thing. Ah, great. Yeah, okay, never mind. I don't want to do verses. There is a verses, but... Yeah, I haven't unlocked the inbox yet. You have to get to a certain point in the game first. Alright. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and...
The direction Amanda's Sandinistas were going corresponds to the location of the next outpost, a supply depot. We should be able to make contact with her there.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the next mission. Channel 1, create. And this is Rio del Jade. Probably starting right where we left off. I don't know. Check out the briefing files, I guess. Paz has quite a few, but they just kind of talk about the surrounding area. I don't really think it's worth doing too much with her right now. I kind of want to do that later. Like maybe even as like a pre-stream thing. I don't know. Effective use of Fulton recovery. I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just going to talk about the mission.
To get to your next objective, you'll need to backtrack along the way you came for a bit. Don't get too comfortable just because you know the terrain. The enemy knows you're out there now. They'll be out in greater force than before. Proceed with caution. Refrain from using firearms unless absolutely necessary.
Looks like I'll have to cross the river.
Yeah. There's a suspension bridge you can use. It's the only way across. You'll have to be a little creative to keep from being spotted.
So, I cross the bridge, go through the swamp, and come to a banana plantation.
Complete with its own factory by the looks of it. It's going to feel a lot different moving through that area compared to the forest. Stay on your toes.
Got it.
Also, you may encounter Sandinista prisoners along the way. Try and save as many as you can with Fulton recovery.
I'll keep an eye out.
Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad, I guess. Let's I'm just gonna change here out so that it's not that anyway. And I'm gonna probably change it to yeah, it's actually no, never mind.
Guns it ready.
Yeah, sure, let's just do that for now. I don't even know. Anyway. So, as you can see, this game works very, very differently and requires a lot more preparation before each mission. Also, it has mission structure it's mission-based rather than being a continuous kind of game. So, it tends to be a lot of time spent in between missions. Preparing your loadout and listening to the radio calls and such. Or the mission tape things, whatever they are. I guess the idea is that they can talk in person now, and they just record them, rather than talking over the radio. Or maybe not. Actually, I think maybe not, come to think of it. Because of some stuff later, but we'll see. Okay.
Careful. They've got reinforcements coming.
So as I was trying to show off last time, you can get up on top of these buildings, or high ground, by getting out of them using the equipment screen. Then you can climb up to higher areas. Then I could drop down there if I wanted to. Not a lot of reason to, but I can. Kind of trying to take a look in there and see if there's any items I can get. I don't think so. But I want to get my box back, if I can.
You're pretty good.
Thanks, Diz. That totally was entirely intentional. Did I get everybody?
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Oh, no I didn't. If you really want to knock people out fast... I did it wrong. No, you can't just throw them to the ground and knock them out now.
They'll never hear me coming.
Oh, that door looks like a real door, but it's not.
Complete.
Can't go in there. You can go up here, and that's where Diz was. Ah, hey. Aha! Stun grenade! Awesome. Yeah, there's lots of secret documents all over the place that you can get. This is going the slow way. I suppose there's always one really easy way to check. Thanks for that, Diz. You know, hurting the other player actually is actually lowers your heroism that you get at the end of the mission. I wonder if there's anything up here. Actually, I think if you shoot at them, it still doesn't actually hurt them.
I'll pick up your bones when I'm done.
Oh no. Oh.
It'd take two people to get through there.
Okay. No, I guess we both have to be running through it. Okay. You said come up here, but I guess that was a while ago. I didn't check the chat. Maybe it would be better to have a Skype call. Okay, you got that guy, I'm pretty sure. So it said we had to cross a bridge.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
But obviously not here. Oh, but you know what? There actually is a guy over there. I don't know if it's possible to be spotted by him. I think it is. But it's just interesting that he's there.
Stay out of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation.
So, something that I think is interesting is that all we have to do is cross this river, but we're not supposed to go in the water. If we could go in the water, we could just complete this mission a lot faster. But instead we have to cross a bridge.
Amanda went across that rope bridge. Hurry.
Okay, what rope bridge is that? Oh, it's over here. Oh. Okay. You do that then. Wow. It's just kind of sadistic, Diz. This is a team building exercise. I'm expending my electricity.
Okay, looks like you got snake formation down pat.
Okay, so this is a snake formation. Basically face in the other person's butt. And why can't I Fulton this man? Can I not Fulton this man because we're in snake formation? Oh, if we stand in place, we slowly sync up. And I think as we get points for doing this, and also we get points for just being in missions together. If we sync up, we get higher camo index and also I think better stats overall, something like that. For a while. I'm trying to Fulton this man, but I can't. I think it's because of snake formation. Yeah, can't Fulton people while in snake formation.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
I think the reason he's able to go so fast and not have people hear him is because he's in a sneaking suit. I haven't unlocked that yet.
Guns at ready. I'm good to go.
You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge. Press the
Or you can just knock him
near
out.
the bridge's handrail to hang.
But yeah, you can just do this. There's not a lot of point. But you can knock them out that way. And in fact, it would be important to do that because usually by this point your suppressor's wearing out because there's only one of you. But since there's two of us, we share, you know, we both have different suppressors and we wear them out. And we've already knocked this guy out. So that makes things easy. Confidential document right
Stay out
here.
of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation.
I'm trying to mark this guy, and it just will not cooperate.
The enemy's here!
And it's all Diz.
They spotted you. Get out of there.
We found the enemy! Send backup!
Understood.
Oh, was there another one over there?
Reinforcements now.
I didn't even know.
The
Oh,
enemy's here!
You've been spotted. Run for it. It's either that or take out every last enemy soldier.
and I can't aim like I usually do. He can see me, but... What? How did you do that? Now, the soldiers that you get from this sort of thing are not very good.
Good. You shook them. They're still looking though.
Yeah, we shook them. That's what happened. These guys tend to be pretty awful. But this early in the game, everybody's okay, I guess. Hey, Spider. How's it going? Joined us for some Peace Walker?
Careful now. They might be holding FSLN soldiers prisoner.
So we entered this place in caution. Oh well.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to base.
Just having Diz do this. He can play this game for me. You can actually shoot people from the box in this game too, as he's demonstrating. I kind of had forgotten about that actually. There's some Fulton there, yeah. Fulton balloons. It's a way you can get more Fulton balloons in the middle of a mission. Is just if they happen to be there. But you still have a maximum, and any left over gets sent back to base. Let me know if your suppressor's wearing out. We can switch spaces. Or switch places.
Equip the Fulton recovery system.
Confidential document over here.
Equipment by pressing the square or circle button while holding the L2 button.
I'm gonna think of it. I think there may have been an Easter egg with that guy. Oh well. No, I don't think so. I'll get the guys over here. There's some more guys to knock out over here. I can take them
Subject
down.
confirmed onboard helicopter.
Oh, no, you already got him. There might be somebody in here though. Oh, Tiger Stripe camouflage.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
I'm guessing you got all of them.
Press the action button in front of a prisoner to take them to Mother Base using the Fulton recovery system.
Meow. I knew that was going to be the one that you use. Actually, I wonder. This looks very similar to the door at the beginning. So I wonder if you can actually bomb your way through. Yes, you can.
You're pretty good.
Thanks.
You know, I think for the next mission, I might actually try bringing you in the call, because I think that would be more interesting, as long as we could keep it focused on, like, the audience and everything. Ah. This part is interesting.
Looks like there's no way around him. You up for this, Snake? Listen, boss. We both know you're the reason MSF's grown so much, but it's time we started putting more thought into provisions.
Good point. A place this big needs a good stockpile on hand.
The Japanese say, you can't fight on an empty stomach. Something we learned in World War II.
Obviously, maintaining a steady supply of provisions is one of the basic principles of logistics.
So I went ahead and set up a mess hall team. The team members' numbers and abilities will affect the amount of grub to go around. Without enough food, morale will drop. They get hungry enough, and we could start losing people. Anyway, I need you to assign guys to the mess hall team.
Copy that.
So now we have another thing, another mechanic that we have to deal with, and that is morale. It's always good to have a good mess hall, so that your team can be as efficient as possible. It's good to have plenty of people in the combat unit, but the people in the mess hall make the people in the combat unit more effective. And now we have so many things ready for development. Staff morale is falling. A lot of people are idle. That is always a bad thing. You always want to assign people or fire them. It's really the only options you have. No, I don't want the mess hall tutorial. So, obviously R&D team. R&D team. R&D team. R&D team. Don't really have a lot of cooks. Wow, this guy is almost negligible in terms of his abilities, but I guess I'll put him in the combat unit. He'll do something anyway. And pick some new weapons. I think I'm gonna end the video after this. I might do another hour, but I might go ahead and do another hour if Diz is up to it, and we might try doing this with a Skype call going. You know, I want to be able to explain stuff, but you know, I'll be muting both of us during cutscenes, I guess. And then yeah, I think that'll work. So I may do this stuff off camera or off the recording, and then like I'll get Diz in a call if he's up to it, and then we'll move on and do a little bit more, do one more mission maybe, or whatever. You know, we'll do another hour or so. So I'll see you in a bit, or YouTube.